Evening, everybody. This is Eric, and this is the evening video of Quarantine Day 10. Um, this evening's topic, I was reminded today of a book I read last year called Genghis Khan and the Making of the Modern World by Jack Weatherford. Mainly because of the end of it. I don't want to be too much of a spoiler, but I think most people know that the Mongol Empire eventually disintegrated. We kind of all know who Genghis Khan is, and that he, was this big warlord. He was pretty ruthless at times, and was just very effective in making the largest contiguous empire that the world has ever known. Still is the largest contiguous empire that the world ever had. I mean, it had Korea all the way to Turkey. It had parts of Poland all the way to parts of Vietnam. So, very huge empire. And, he kind of, in that book, he kind of explains how this happened and just kind of the many factors that went into it, but the ending and the disintegration of this very large empire was really interesting, I thought. Now, one thing I think most people don't know about the Mongolian Empire is that it had a large amount of they were called Nestorian Christians. They were kind of Eastern Christians. One of the first countries that Genghis Khan conquered in the Mongolia area was these Kharids, and most of his sons actually married the daughters of the Kharid ruler, and then subsequently the children of his sons then went on to become Nestorian Christian, as the Kharids were Nestorian Christians. And the Mongols kind of had all sorts of different religions in their empire, and they were very non-discriminatory in letting, just people carry on whatever religion they wanted. You just needed to do tribute and just let the trade flow. They really kind of wanted to get the trade going. And that was very important to people up in the steppes of Asia, that they saw the potential of, oh, these people want to trade with these people over there, and let's make money on that. But the part that's interesting, and I think very relevant to us today, with all that's going on, is that the downfall happened roughly starting about 1300. And it happened because the trade stopped. The trade stopped because of something we're very familiar with, the Black Death, the plague. And Europe got that just as much as everywhere else. And one of the social effects of that was that these folks these descendants of Genghis Khan were kind of the noble people who could perform trade very easily. They had like a tablet. A lot of them were this Nestorian Christian. And so that Nestorian Christian branch, because it was so close to the power of this big empire, really got tied up into this whole plague and being believed to be the spreaders of plague. So in the East, it was kind of seen to be Christians doing it, and in Europe, it was seen to be, other religions doing it, and kind of there was this tendency to blame other people and to get really frightened and locked up. And I know right now we are doing some things to suspend trade and social distancing and suspending, where our state Minnesota just got put on a shelter-in-place directive. And some of that makes a lot of sense and is very fair. But I think it's important that we remember not to get too overdramatic or overzealous in this, that we don't carry anything on to sort of a needless level where we become very unhelpful to one another. Because I think, there's many times in history where disease really brought everything to its knees, and we have a moment here where it really helps to remember this and the stakes that we have and that we can learn and not repeat. So, not blaming any particular person, but I just thought, hey, let's remember that as we step further into this, that disease can absolutely bring down empires. But we can also learn from the mistakes of the past and just, again, try to treat each other well during this. Alright, everybody, there's my 2 cents for today. We are doing good here. Ori is not teething as much. She's sleeping better. And, yeah, we're just trying to hunker down and get through this, try to do a little bit more FaceTime every day, get these social interactions in. Alright, yep, bye.